So, hey y'all, look, okay, so it's Thursday night. Y'all gonna get this video Friday morning. I asked you, huzzies, to please send me topics that you wanted me to talk about. You huzzies didn't do it, but I'm here anyway. You didn't do it last week or this week. I swear. And let me not upload a video in the morning. You niggas be ready to attack, okay? But before we get started, hey guys, this is Nay. Follow me on IG at Uptown NayRob. Uptown NayRob. Make sure you do that. Facebook, you want to follow me or the fan page at the Uptown NayRob fan page. You know we're doing the live Q&A cash giveaway tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that is in all the other locations, but you know, figure it out, okay? But let's get started. So I came up with a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, right? And it's not necessarily the trending celebrity topics, but there are some things that I want to talk about, right? The first thing is I've started reading the Mariah Carey book. And I'm going to be honest with you. I initially put the book off, when the book club was like, let's do Mariah Carey. I was like, fuck no. I don't want to do it. Ain't nothing about me and her that I can relate to. Because when I'm reading these books, I have to be able to some way absorb that person's energy, inside of me. Whereas I'm empathetic towards them. Because somehow, some way, whether it's the smallest piece of a book, I want to be able to relate to the person, And I didn't think I could relate with Mariah Carey because I'm like, it ain't nothing about me and her, but I was wrong. So, lambs, I want to tell you that I apologize for not delving into the meaning of Mariah earlier. Okay, and we're going to start that book first thing Monday morning, okay? Then the next thing I want to talk about is Tre Songz. Didn't I tell y'all that motherfucker was the devil? I told y'all that when we was doing the Coldest Winter Ever book and the Coldest Winter Ever 2, Life After Death. I told you that Mother Hunchy was the devil. Finally, it's coming out about his behavior. You know he is a Sagittarian. Man, bad Sagittarians can be very, very, oh man. And you know what's scary about Tre Songz, y'all? Forgive me, I done had cookie. But listen, anybody that eyebrows look like them devil horns, I'm scared of them. I be like looking at like the Texan, he had them devil horn eyebrows too. And I should have known better. Now, don't sleep with nobody who eyebrows be like devil horns. You're not supposed to do that. But Tre Songz is everything that character was that we read in the book Life After Death. Very attractive. And then the crazy part about it, it's not like Tre Songz around here making hits. He ain't making hits. But he's still out here acting a nut. I been knew he was like a womanizer, but I didn't think that he was a womanizer to the point where he felt like that he can just like openly put his hands on women because he is Tre Songz. Tre Songz ain't strong enough, but that word the devil is. Catch that. The next thing is, Mike Tyson, why you on an airplane beating the shit out of fans? Why you doing that, brother? No, let's start at point A. Okay, the story goes like this, and I got this from the Shade Room child who got it from TMZ. And I don't give two craps about the Shade Room. Shade Room, like everybody else know that your ass move off of payola. Okay, because like I said, it's too many people out here who have platforms that are funny or exciting or, they can sing or whatever. Like, I believe the people that get in your DM with that $500 or $600 or $700 or $800 or however it costs to promote on your fucking channel, and you act like it's not like that. But, hussy, I see you, girl. I see you are not invincible, okay? But anyway, back to what I was saying. The Shade Room got a report from TMZ, right? Mike Tyson's on the plane, right? He's sitting there, okay? Two people, hey, it's Mike Tyson, it's Mike Tyson. Y'all, I have no idea why any man, men's, women, whatever, would be so excited to see Mike Tyson knowing that he could kill you. You hear me? Mike Tyson could literally put you on a plate and eat you. Sir, why would you do that? So anyway, he accommodated it, the men first, and then they just kept going and kept going. I'm like, is these niggas drunk? Probably so, okay? But anyway, one of the friends was cool because I guess he was happy with the selfie and the conversation, child. But the second friend just kept trying to talk to Mike Tyson. And I'm saying to myself, brother, you wouldn't talk to a stranger like that, but he did. Be careful with that, y'all, because sometimes, like, I may not be in the mood. Somebody could be like, NayRob, hey, if I'm sitting there with my wife, leave me the fuck alone, because me and my wife could have just got off there in an argument. You hear me? I just could have just found out that goddamn bitch was cheating on me. She's not, okay? But still, that's the conversation that we could have just had. And then you walking up, hey, NayRob, and I'm not able to give you the energy that you want, and I just found out that my wife was sleeping with some hoe. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. And then that man wasn't careful. So next minute you see a video of the Mike Tyson popping his ass, And he's still training and stuff. He still looks very good to me. I don't know about y'all, but he looks great to me. So what else? Okay, so let's talk about something that's kind of current, right? So we got Benzino versus 50 Cent. Y'all, I want that. I'm ready. I can't wait. Man, two handsome men going against each other. The patty will be outstanding. Man, this is going to be the greatest fight since freaking Vietnam. You hear me? Oh, my goodness. The greatest conflict, okay? Because we can't call it a war because anything that, the United States of America loses, it's not a war, okay? It's a conflict. Okay, just like if you pay attention, they don't call it the Iraqi war. They call that shit the conflict. Okay, we still losing that mug. Okay, even down to the point. And basically the same thing happened with Vietnam. They just woke up one day and was like, let's pull our soldiers home. Just come on, girl. We ain't winning. We ain't going to tell America we ain't winning. Even though we didn't, sent all their children back junkies and drunks, but okay, we bring them home. We done messed them up. Ain't nothing in the world we can do, for them. So, keep going. But anyway, I don't even know how I got to that. But anyway, Benzino versus 50 Cent. I look forward to the shenanigans, right? But then, on top of Benzino, that nigga got a lot going on besides the fact that why is his face shaped like that, y'all? Why does Benzino look like the Juggernaut? Why? Oh, what is that? What is that? That metal man with the hood on his face? That's not the Juggernaut. But even still, he do look like the Juggernaut. Or what was that thing called? The Thing? Because the Thing had all them rocks and stuff coming up. Like, why does he look like that? If he has a disability, Benzino, I am so sorry. Okay? I apologize to you if you have a disability as to why you look like that. I don't know, okay? And if you lift in weights and that's the reason why you look at that, stop doing that. Don't do that no more, okay? So anyway, he has the situation now with a trans woman with, what's her name? Damn, she's a beautiful trans woman too. Is it Shauna? Shauna Brooks, okay? Shauna Brooks, I don't know what the hell came over you that you just was like, Benzino, ding, it's your turn. Okay, now, let me say this. She did mention that she was tired of men who are trans attracted that keep us on a down low. But the rule is you're not supposed to out anybody. You know, that's not what you're supposed to do. And that's how a lot of trans women get hurt, okay? Because these men are not able, or men are not able to admit that they are trans attracted to the world. And you cannot come out and be like, oh, okay, you're not trans attracted, but you hunched me. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Man, them trans women get killed every day over that mess. Right. But anyway, so you got Benzino dealing with that. Then you got Benzino versus 50 Cent. Now you got Benzino versus his daughter, Coi Leray. Now let me say this about him. He does have an ignorance about him. You know, like you can tell when somebody, just the way they think is totally just street. You know, like, you know, you thinking, nigga, this is ninja stuff right here. The stuff that you saying is ninja stuff. Like, he was talking about how before he got the Source magazine, how he had met Coi Leray's mom, and she was in the projects. He picked her up out of the projects and, you know, put her in the house. Things went left. Coy's mom is not paying for, or Benzino doesn't have the money to pay for the house anymore, but she's still living in the house. Child, all that meant to me, and see, Benzino was very careful with how he used words, okay? He like, yeah, I'm locked up, but she's still living in the house. Bitch, you know damn well she about to lose the fucking house. You know damn well. And knowing you ain't buy the house. And if you did buy the house, it was foreclosed. You know 3 months later, if you was renting the house, the damn girl was out of the house. So guess where you picked her up at the projects? That's where she's going to go back to. The projects, okay? And then on top of that, there's videos of Coi Leray, Benzino's daughter, smoking weed with her mama. You know, I'm like, damn. You know, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know, because I'm not against it, but I'm not for it either. You know, it's like I'm indifferent about that. But anyway, child, so now there's a situation of Benzino is like, me and my daughter do not have a good relationship, right? And I seen a little snippet of Kandi Burruss talking to Benzino. Candi's birth was kind of hot. Kandi, girl, that is not your baby father, okay? Don't be so irritated with Benzino. I know that dude, what's her baby father name? D-Block? D-Curb? Or, I don't know, E-Block, C-Block? I don't know, right? But anyway, when Kandi was trying to talk to Benzino about what was the situation, I could feel that she was irritated, and I don't think she was the best person to interview him, but I think Benzino was just trying to talk to anybody right now, okay? Benzino would talk to a goose right now if the goose would sit there long enough to talk and listen. Not talk, but to listen to him, okay? Benzino would talk to a doorknob, you hear me? Okay? That motherfucker would talk to this orange highlighter right here, right now. So he's like he's coming from a father perspective. And I hate the way that men think, you know, like he's like, well, I can't really mend my relationship with my daughter because of the fact that she's grown now. I can't make her do anything. Kandi Burruss, her attitude was still very like irritated. You know, like, I don't want to hear that mess because I done been through it with my daughter. And like I said, the way men think about the whole entire situation of being a father that's not in the home with his child is crazy. Like, everything, it's like the same sentence across the board, or the same, you know, just statement across the board. She kept me away from my daughter. But did she, though? Did she keep you away from your daughter? You know, but did she? Or was it just the point that, which I feel like all men should say, just say this, men. Men are, if you're in earshot, if you just go to your baby mother, if she not a simpleton, okay, if your baby mother is halfway decent, then to me, what I would do, which I believe is true, but I don't believe no man is strong enough to say it, is that I was ashamed of the fact that I could not care for you financially or mentally, so I just stayed away because of the shame. And when I looked at you, I saw you as a constant reminder of my inadequacies. So I chose to keep you. I am giving you a word. I am also high as booty coo right now, but I chose to keep you out my life because you were a constant reminder that I was a failure. Okay? So if Benzino would just come out and just say that, maybe Coi Leray would, not be so pissed, because once that relationship is broken between father and daughter, I mean, goddamn, or father and child, I mean, it'd be bad, bruh. It's bad, And then you can't really recover from it if you don't both try to heal. And I don't think neither one is trying to heal from the situation. Okay, let me look at my list. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Ooh, Ruby Rose, child, it's the last thing. Ruby Rose, girl, how you going to go on some interview and say that you couldn't be Nicki Minaj because you would never be with a man that make less money than her? Ruby Rose, first of all, them Barbz wasn't playing with your ass, okay? Because I seen you had to turn back around and you jumped down in the comments on the Shade Room, because the Shade Room, them motherfuckers shade. Or was it Baller Alert or Hollywood Unlocked? I don't know. But anyway, her ass jumped out in the Shade Room, was like, ooh, I'm playing. Ruby Rose, you dumbass broad. Let me tell you something. Well, you dizzy broad. Anyway, let me tell you something. Do you really think that man was not a mover and a shaker? You really think a woman like Nicki Minaj would mess with a man who does not get to the money? I mean, let's think about it. He came home from jail. Before he went to jail, he was that nigga, okay? He didn't get locked up for the Jew. He got locked up for the E, okay? So I'm sure that he was a mover and a shaker and he was making that money, okay? All right? And the deal probably was when he came home is, you my husband. You don't have to go back to the streets to do nothing. We know what you can do. But right now, let's just chill. Okay? Now, if my money get funny again, then let's go back out there to the streets. But as of right now, you good. Ruby Rose, when I tell you them goddamn Barbz came for your ass, you probably was pissing in the sheets. You don't want it with them. Them Barbz is magnanimous. Okay, splendiferous. Okay, they will not allow you to talk shit about their queen. Okay, anyway, love bugs, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Peace.